Hi everybody, Clinton here at Oval Window Racing. Today I'm going to start a new project. Finally decided to upgrade my seats here in the Bug. Simon's still running the classic low back seats, and I'm not going to lie, I really do like the looks of those low back seats. But for safety reasons, decided to upgrade a little bit. Low back seats really offered no support in the neck, and a year or so ago I kind of suffered a little bit of whiplash doing some drag racing. I got this little tiny neck. But what I picked up here are these. Take a look at those. Racing seats always run a lot. Get my shadow out of the way. There we go. Racing seats always seem to run a lot in price. Even some of those lightweight dune buggy seats. There's my shadow again. Run a lot. But what these are actually salvaged from a junkyard. They're from a 2000 Toyota Celica. This one was the passenger seat, and that seems to be in really good shape. This one here is the driver's seat, and there's a little bit of wear and tear here. I'll probably make this one the passenger seat. My original plan was just to change out maybe just a driver's seat, just for racing only, and go back and forth to the low back seats for street driving. But I don't know. I'm kind of liking the looks of these. They're kind of looking kind of nice. We'll find out once we get them in. But the idea right now is to build a frame rail that's not too complicated, where I can easily get these out and maybe put the low back seats back in. But we'll see when the project gets going if that's going to be feasible or not. Okay, we'll take a look inside here. I'll show you the old classic low back seats. You can see here I got two different colors. Simon actually came with these. These are the original seats, and I would like to get them reupholstered sometime, but I don't know if I can really get this this blue piping. That actually matches the paint job. This car was, I believe, a L227 Stratosphere Silver, which was a sky blue. It's a back seat. Probably won't do anything with the back seat yet. But the driver's seat here, actually, when I purchased Simon, this was in the car. It was thrown in the back here, and I had a matching seat like the passenger seat over there. But you can see how this one is starting to come apart. The driver's seat was worse than that. I had it held together with duct tape, which kind of gave it a neat character, but it's becoming very uncomfortable. One other reason I want to change these out, I had a friend, I still have a friend, a friend of mine, Ron, he races bugs too, and he actually had his channel where the seat is break. I'm not sure if it was the seat frame that broke, or if it was the channel on the floorboard that broke. But it happened during launch. He runs a turbo, running pretty hard, and launching pretty hard. And yeah, he wound up sitting in the back seat when he took off, which was kind of scary. So every time I launch with those big wheelies, man, I'm like, ooh, I hope the seat stays together. But so far so good. We're just going to try to get ahead of the game. And hopefully with my fabrication work will hold. That's the next story, or the next question of the story. But yeah, stay tuned and follow along here, and let's see if we can get this done. Yeah, the first step's going to be cleaning these things up. I actually kept these were the brackets that were on the end of the rails, sliding rails. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reuse them or not, but I kept them just in case. It's nice to go to the salvage yard. You can grab the hardware and stuff, and they usually don't charge any extra. They charge me $20 a seat here, so for $40 I got a matching pair of seats, and they're in pretty decent shape. Well, let's get the vacuuming. I got this little green turbo brush from Bristle years ago. Tell you what, if you got kids, pets, or cars, man, this thing's great. It's kind of like a mini shop vac, or a wet vac. Basically, I guess that's what it is. Yeah, let's get her plugged in and get to work. Yeah, here's all the gooey, grimy, messy, yummy. Well, I don't know how yummy it is, but look at that. Got that just from cleaning those seats. I don't know what was in the one, but Either someone spilt coffee or soda or something. At least that's what I'm hoping it was. Kind of looks like root beer. I'm not going to taste it. Alright, let's get a base weight of me so you guys can see how fat I am. I am 176.4. Alright, let's grab this chair here. 203 on the nose. Look, I got my brand new chair I cleaned all dirty again. Wonder what's living in my seat. So, 203 on the nose. Alright, 26.6. See, I told you I didn't math well. Now, let's turn this on, let it calibrate again. Grab this guy. I bet you this is more than 26 pounds. This feels like it's 40 pounds. 212.3. 35.9. That was close. So, a difference of 9 pounds. 9.3 pounds to be exact. So, I'm gaining about 18 pounds of weight, which isn't horrible. For safety reasons, it'd probably be best. Comfort reasons, we'll find out. I got to get the vacuum out again because I made a mess. Well, next is to fabricate some brackets. So let's get started. Morning, everybody. Got a little quick update for you on the seats. I got one installed here, and I'll show you. There we are. Kind of came up with a plan and got this one all in. Seems to be pretty secure. Now, time to work on the other half. Alright, back here in the garage with another update. Still trying to install these seats. I had them in once, but or I had the driver's seat in once, but I wanted to redo it. It was needed to be a little lower, but I kind of want to explain to you what I got going on here. I'm taking this pipe. It's 1 inch with a 120 wall, and I'm just cutting it in little pieces. And one of the things I'm doing is I'm welding these nuts on both ends. And yeah, I know I'm more of a grinder than a welder. What happened on the bottom here, started running out of gas, had to go get gas. Basically all these are just these case nuts here. Actually took them off a engine case. I never really reused the main case bolts, so these are just 12 millimeter by a 150 pitch. I think they're a 150 pitch. 12 millimeter by 150 pitch is what I believe they are. But this is kind of what it looks like. A little more light in here. Went with 2 posts in the front, and then I'm just welding them to the tunnel and to the heater channel. And I'm hoping that'll be secure enough. I actually rode around Sunday. Went to one of the local cars and coffee cruise-ins here in town, and I'm liking the new seats. They are really comfortable, but like I said, I didn't quite have it in position, so I went and hacked a little bit more, and now it's time to put in the other one and get them in the car and go for another drive, see if I like them. Alright, got one seat in, one seat to go. I just wanted to give another update here. I got these brackets all in and painted up, and I thought about flat black, but looks like that's a gloss black. But anyways, it's pretty much there just to keep the brackets and stuff from rusting and looking ugly. But let's get the other seat in and go for a spin and try it out. just going to take a little getting used to them. So used to riding around in the other seats, but for the most part, I'm kind of liking them. They kind of wrap around you, and the material is like your clothing like sticks to it versus the vinyl like coating that's on the factory seats. You kind of slide around and bounce around a little bit. These don't really have a whole lot of spring on them, but it's going to take a little bit more driving and a little bit more getting used to, and try to figure out where I want the seat set. It might be a little different from driving around on the street to the drag strip. I'll have to put the helmet on and see where the seat wants to be with the helmet. But other than that, I'm liking the upgrade. So yeah, so there you have it. Very comfortable. Probably one of the things I was always surprised in with the old stock seats is actually how comfortable those things are for being as basic as they are. Unless I think maybe it's because they were so springy. And but yeah, I've always spoke to people, said they can't believe how comfortable the stock seats are. I do believe the way I got the seat bracket set up, that if I ever decide I want to throw those back in again, it'd be fairly simple. A matter of just unbolting the front seat post and sliding on the new seats and plugging the holes that I got drilled through the floorboard. Speaking of holes through the floorboard, I did misjudge one of them. Or what's that rule? Measure twice, cut once. Well, I think it applies for drilling too. So I do have one minor hole to take care of. But yeah, I can say I'm pretty happy with the way things turned out. Stay safe, keep the flat side down and the shiny side up.